Instagram fitness star Anna Victoria went viral for her side-by-side photos of her stomach in a relaxed state and then posed. People responded favorably, saying her pictures promote body positivity. She joins us from our Fox News LA studio. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
You're very, very welcome. Now, Instagram, as we know, is a minefield of beautiful, edited images that can make people sometimes feel less than. Why did you decide to post such an honest picture?
Well, it's kind of happened over a period of time that I've noticed this trend of women following these beautiful women, and, for one part, it's inspirational, but then it gets to a point where they wonder, why can't I look like that? And I've received comments like that on my pictures, and, I know that the pictures where I'm posing, that's for me for a few minutes when I'm posing, taking those photos, and then I go and I sit down, and I have a normal body, rolls, and, not to say that I, have huge rolls, that's not the point.
Right.
The point is that in the context of you seeing me standing, a lot of young girls and women of all ages wouldn't expect for me to look how I do sitting. And so I just wanted to highlight that, and so that because they're not taking posed photos, yet they are sitting every day and wondering, what's wrong with me? Why do I look like this when I'm sitting, yet there are these beautiful women, with perfect bodies? And so I just wanted to break down that barrier and really open up the conversation to the topic of different angles and lighting and, really what's behind the scenes of social media.
Right, the smoke and mirrors of it. But do you feel there's a dishonesty about social media? Like we only show the highlight reel of our lives and of our bodies.
Right. Right, and I absolutely do, and to an extent, I don't want to knock on women who are sharing their, most beautiful photos. I think that there's another part of that is empowerment and them feeling confident in that picture, and that's great. However, with someone such as myself that has over 1 million followers and has women of all ages following them, I feel a sense of social responsibility to show the other side and to say, yes, I work hard for, my results, I'm, in fitness and health, but, I'm still a normal person, and that's okay. And I think that also in the fitness industry, there is this sense of perfection that everyone is trying to attain. That's not always, it's not realistic. Perfection isn't possible.
And also, too, I think it's important that there's a mind, body, spirit component to it. So when you're only focusing on the vessel, so to speak, you're kind of losing maybe the healthiness of your mind and your spirit. So your body might look great, but inside you might be really suffering. So that's a great message that you're putting out there. And to add, do you think there should be a disclaimer on pics like, I use this app to slim my waist and to airbrush my face, kind of what they do in some places in Europe on ads?
I think that would be amazing, just so that women can know, okay, this is a beautiful picture and take it for that, but still know that there was some manipulation behind the scenes so that maybe they don't, compare themselves as they are to this edited picture. I think that would be amazing. It would be very controversial. I don't know if anyone would ever do that, but it definitely would help the young girls today who are 10, in their teens, that this is all they see, and they don't really get that so much of it is edited. And, I'm getting an overwhelming number of messages from girls who are in their early teens, even 10 years old, saying, I want to look like you, or that are already saying that I've struggled with an eating disorder. That's not okay, And there needs to be a bigger discussion around how we treat our bodies, and that it's not just about how we look. So that's another thing that I try to, highlight to open that discussion for, girls all over. And obviously it's, done amazingly, and I've received messages from people who have said, I have body dysmorphia, and this saved my life. And if that's all I need to do is to post a picture like that to help someone, then, by all means, I'm happy to.
Well, I'm glad that we're continuing the conversation here and that you're using your social media influence of over 1 million followers and counting for good and really pushing that body positivity image, because especially the young girls, so impressionable, and what you're doing is really brave. So thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
For more on our guests, go to AnnaVictoria.com. For Fox News, I'm Diana Falzone.